Hi, good morning dear children. Here I am again to see all my cute loving children. Are you ready to learn English? Today I am going to teach you a very beautiful story, and the name of the story is The Pot of Milk. The Pot of Milk. First you all listen to me. Look at this picture. What do you see in this picture? You can see two children sitting there and making a castle. Have you seen this? Two children are sitting there and making a castle. What is the speciality of this castle? They are making this castle in the sky. Okay, they are making the castle in the sky. So usually, whenever we go to beaches, what do? We usually make a lot of sand castles. We all like to make sand castles. Am I right? Yes. But in this picture, you can see that these two children are sitting very happily and enjoying making a castle. But it is not made of castle and it is not in the beach side. They are making the castle in the sky. That is the speciality of this picture. Can you really make a castle in the sky? You just think, can you make? No, it is very difficult to make a castle in the sky. So I think these children are dreaming. They are imagining that they are making a castle in the sky. Okay, shall we go to the lesson now? Yes, we are moving to the lesson now. The pot of milk. The name of the lesson is The Pot of Milk. This is a very simple lesson, a very interesting story. Before going to the lesson, I'll ask you one thing. Have you heard of the story of milkmaid? Have you heard that story, the story of a milkmaid? A lady was carrying a pot on her head and walking on the street, dreaming about selling the milk, getting a lot of money and buying some chicks and again selling them all, then again get a lot of money. And likewise, she will become a very rich lady. Have you heard that story? That was a very beautiful story. I think you all are familiar with that story. But what happened at the end? While the lady was walking on the road, daydreaming, she accidentally fell down and the pot broke. Everything is shattered. Am I right? Yes. So today we are going to learn a story likewise. The pot of milk. In this story we can see instead of the milkmaid, we are going to see a man called Kripan. Kripan. The name of the man here is Kripan. Okay, now let us look at the textbook. All of you look at the textbook now. Once there lived a man called Kripan. He was very lazy and poor. He did not like to work at all, but he dreamed of being rich someday. He got his food by asking others for alms. One day, a lady gave him a pot of milk. When he came home, he drank some milk. To the remaining milk, he added some curd. So, you can see in this picture the pot of milk. A lady is giving a pot of milk to Kripan. This is Kripan. Okay, now look at the textbook, all of you. Once there lived a man called Kripan. So once there lived a man. His name was Kripan. He was very lazy and poor. That is the speciality of that man. The man is a very poor one, but he was a very lazy. He did not like to work at all. So lazy people are always like that. They do not want to do any kind of work. So Kripan also does not like to do any kind of work. But he dreamed of being rich someday. But he is always dreaming that one day I will become a rich person. Even though he is a very lazy person, he does not want to do any kind of work. He always dreams that one day he will become a very rich person. Okay. He got his food by asking others for alms. So he got his food by asking others for alms. See this word alms, A-L-M-S, alms. What's the meaning of alms? Money or food given to poor people. Money or food given to poor people. That is the meaning of alms. A-L-M-S, alms. So what does he do is he go to different houses and asking for alms. One day a lady gave him a pot of milk. One day when he went for asking alms, a lady gave him a pot of milk that you can see in this picture. This is that pot of milk. This is pot. I think you all know that. Okay, a pot of milk. When he came home, he drank some milk. So when he reached home, what did he do is, he drank some milk. Then to the remaining milk, he added some curd. To the remaining here means amount left after using. Amount left after using. So he drank some milk and to the remaining milk, what does he do? He added some curd. Do you all know about curd? Yes, you all like to have it, no? Right. So, Kriban is a very poor person. He was a very lazy person. So, he does not want to do any kind of work. He does not like to do any kind of work. But he always dreams of becoming a very rich person. So, usually he goes to different houses for taking alms and lives happily. Okay. So, one day he went to a lady for asking alms and she gave him a pot of milk. When he reached home, what did he do? He drank some milk and the remaining milk, remaining means amount left after using, he added some curd. Okay. Is this clear to you all now? Okay. Let us move on to the next one. As he sat down to rest, he started to dream of being rich one day. He dreamed that the pot of milk would be a pot of curd the next day. Then he would make butter from the pot of curd. If I melt that butter, I will get ghee. I will take the ghee to the market. I will sell it for a good price. With the money that I get by selling ghee, I will buy a hen. The hen will lay many eggs. I will sell some eggs. When the remaining eggs hatch, I will have chicks. The chicks will become hens. Soon I will have a poultry farm of my own. Now look at this now, page number 22. Okay, page number 22, the second paragraph. As he sat down to rest, he started to dream of being rich one day. As I already told you, he always thinks of becoming a rich person one day. Even though he is not at all ready to do any kind of work, he always dreams of becoming a rich person. So after drinking the milk, he was sitting there to rest. At that time, he started to dream of being rich one day. He dreamed that the pot of milk would be a pot of curd the next day. He added some curd to the remaining part of milk. So he started thinking like this. Tomorrow I will get a pot of curd. Okay, the next day the pot of milk would be a pot of curd the next day. Then he would make butter from the pot. So it will be easy for him to make butter from the curd of milk. So pot of curd. If I melt that butter, I will get ghee. So I will melt that butter and I can make ghee. I will take the ghee to the market. I will sell it for a good price. Now I'll carry the ghee to the market and I sell the ghee for a good price. And what did he get? With the money that I get by selling ghee, I will buy a hen. So when I sell ghee, I will get some money. With that amount, I will buy a hen. So he is dreaming like that. Okay, understood now? A pot of milk, the remaining pot of milk, he added some curd and the next day that pot of milk will become a pot of curd. From that he get butter. Out of butter he make ghee and he will sell the ghee in the market. He gets a lot of money at that time. Then he will go and buy a hen. Is it okay now? Yes. Next, the hen will lay many eggs. I will sell some eggs. When the remaining eggs hatch, I will have chicks. The chicks will become hens. Soon I will have a poultry farm of my own. Okay. So the hen will lay many eggs. Note it down now. The hen will lay many eggs. He is dreaming like that. When he gets a lot of money, he will buy a hen. And with that hen, he will get a lot of eggs. The hen will lay many eggs. I will sell some eggs. When the remaining eggs hatch, I will have chicks. So I will sell some eggs and the remaining eggs. The remaining eggs hatch. Hatch here means to come out of an egg. To come out of an egg. So when the remaining eggs hatch, I will have chicks. So he will get a lot of eggs and some eggs he will sell and the remaining eggs he will be keeping it with him, and with the remaining eggs he will get some chicks. Hatch here means to come out of an egg. The chicks will become hens, and after some time these chicks will become hens. Soon I will have a poultry farm of my own. Soon when I have a lot of chicks, what will I start? I will start a poultry farm. Poultry farm here means a place to grow hens and other birds for meat and eggs. Okay, a place to grow hens and other birds for meat and eggs. That is called a poultry farm. Okay, so from the eggs he will get some chicks. When the chicks grow up, it will become hens, and soon he will start a poultry farm. Poultry farm means a place to grow hens and other birds for meat and egg. In this way he is dreaming. Okay. Then Kriban continued to dream. I will sell the hens and buy a cow. The cow will give me milk. There will be many cows. Everyone will buy milk from me. My dairy farm will be the biggest in the country. Then I will have a lot of money. With this money, I will buy horses too. Then I will marry some rich merchant's beautiful daughter. He started dreaming like this. Okay, Kriban continued to dream. Kriban is dreaming now. I will sell the hens and buy a cow. Now I will sell the hens and buy a cow. So from his poultry farm, he will have a lot of hens. He sell the hens and buy a cow. The cow will give me milk. So he get milk from the cow. There will be many calves. What is the meaning of calves? Young ones of a cow. Calves means young ones of a cow. Okay. There will be many cows. Everyone will buy milk from me. So there will be so many cows, and all the people over there, they will come to buy milk from me. My dairy farm will be the biggest in the country. So I will have a dairy farm. What is the meaning of dairy farm? Dairy farm means a place to grow animals for milk and milk products. A place to grow animals for milk and milk products. In the earlier paragraph, we learned about poultry farm. Do you remember that? What is it? Poultry farm. A place to grow hens and other birds for meat and eggs. Okay. A place to grow hens and other birds for meat and eggs. Now we are learning about dairy farm, a place to grow animals for milk and milk products. Okay, so mine will be the biggest dairy farm in the country. Then I will have a lot of money. Then I will get a lot of money by selling all these things. With this money, I will buy horses too. So when I get a lot of money, I will buy some horses also. Then I will marry some rich merchant's daughter. So when I get a lot of money, when I have a lot of money, what did I do? I am planning to marry a rich merchant's daughter. If he is very poor, he won't be able to marry a rich person. Okay, he won't be able to marry a rich lady. So when he gets a lot of money from all these things, he's planned to marry a rich merchant's daughter. So likewise, he started dreaming. He keeps on dreaming like this. Have you understood the story now? I think the story is a very easy one, very interesting one. Do you all like the story? Then what happened next? Let us wait. Okay, we will learn about this in the next class. Now look at this assignment. Pick out the poultry and dairy animals. Write them in your notebooks. I have already told you about the difference between poultry animals and dairy animals. Poultry animals means the birds which we keep for getting eggs and meat. Dairy animals means the animals we keep for getting milk and milk products. Okay, now what you have to do is, you have to write this question in your English notebook. Pick out the poultry and dairy animals. Write them in your notebook. Some names are given there. You have to find out the dairy animals and the poultry animals and write the answer in your English notebook. Okay. Have you understood the story? It was a very beautiful story. In the next class, the teacher will continue with the remaining part of the story. Okay. So if you have any doubt, what you have to do is, you can ask me. My number, my name is here. You all know my name very clearly. That is why I didn't tell. My name is Swapna and my number is here. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, children. Thank you. Take care.